Hello students, I hope you are good, well and fine. Today we will be continuing our lecture on the topic of constructions. Okay, so today's outline will be the we will be discussing more examples on construction of triangles with given specific information and how to construct the triangle with those conditions satisfying. Okay, in previous uh, classes, what we had learned in previous lectures, we saw to construct an equilateral triangle when it one side is given. Okay, and the second case, when base of a triangle is given with one base angle, and also the information about the sum of other two sides are given. In today's class, we will be seeing the third case in which the base of the triangle is given with one base angle also is given, but here the difference of other two sides are given. Okay. So let's jump into our first example, that how we are going to construct such triangle. So in this example, the base of the triangle is 8 centimeters. The difference between the other two sides is 3 centimeter, and we are having one base angle of 60 degrees. So let's make our rough diagram. So that we can have some sort of idea that how we will be using our approach, or how the construction will look like. So let's see the rough diagram. So we are given a base of 8 centimeters. Okay, and the two sides, let it be let me make a triangle with sides B, C as base, and AB and ACs are the other two sides, and the difference we are given as AB minus AC. AB minus AC is equals to 3, or it could be AC minus AB equal to 3. We will be constructing for both the cases. First we will be constructing for this case, and afterward for this. So in the first case, our diagram will look like we know as AB minus AC is equals to 3. That means the length of AB length is greater than AC length. I hope this is clear. So my base is BC, with I know AB is greater than AC. So my diagram will look like this. Okay, I hope this is clear. Or for this case, my diagram will look like this. Okay, I hope the rough diagram are clear. Okay, now let's move to the construction. So base is of 8 centimeter and also the one base angle is 60. So assume we will be taking angle B as 60 in our constructions. Okay, now let's see. So first what we will do, we will do are, we will use a ruler to measure the 8 centimeter length uh, and create a line segment BC with it. I am doing it for when AB is greater than AC length. Okay. So first step is to uh, using ruler create a line segment of 8 centimeters. Now using protractor or the construction of 80-degree angle, we create the 60-degree angle. Using protractor, I can easily use a protractor uh, to create a 60-degree of angle like this, or the construction I can do. So using protractor, I mark my 60-degree angle here. So it is 60-degree, and this ray is originated from B and going I am naming it as P. So BP is my ray. Okay, making an angle with BC line segment of 60-degree. Okay, now let's consider, or in the second step, let me redraw them so that you can easily understood what is happening in each step. Okay, so P here is 60. So now using ruler, mark the cut out a line segment of 3 centimeters from the ray BP. Let's suppose here we get our 3 centimeter using the ruler and marking with point D, and now join D and C. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now in the third step, what we will be doing in third step, we will be making a perpendicular bisector of DC. So let's construct a perpendicular bisector. So the perpendicular bisector will look like this, and this point I am naming it as O, and because it is a perpendicular bisector of DC, that means DO is equals to DC, because perpendicular bisector cuts a line segment into two equal parts with also the angle is 90-degree. So this angle is 90-degree. I hope this is clear. Okay. now okay, so this cuts at A. Okay, so now I am producing it here also. So as you can see, this red and the green line will intersect, and I am naming that point A, and now I am joining A and C both. Okay, now in fourth step, what I'll be doing is just proving a congruency between two triangles. So what two triangles I am talking about? Let's see. Okay, let me redraw it so that you can easily understood every step. So that was our D, this is our 90-degree. Okay, this was our A, and this. Okay. Now if you see the length of this, if you see these two triangles, the point is here is O. So this triangle AOD and triangle and the triangle AOC, we saw the OC is equal to OD, yes, and angle DOA is equal COA, angle DOA is equal to angle COA, and this line or the side of the triangle AO is common. So AO is common side. So from side angle side rule, I can easily say that both the triangle AOD and AOC are congruent. So we proved that AOD and AOC are congruent. So by corresponding part of congruent triangles are congruent, we can easily say that this side AD of the triangle AOD is equal in length of side AC from the triangle AOC. So AD is equal to AC in length. Okay, I hope this is clear. Now my triangle, so this triangle, if you see this whole triangle, I am outlining. So this whole triangle ABC, so this whole triangle outlined by this color, this purple color, is our required triangle, because the one base angle is 60. Yes, one base angle is 60, and BC was already is 8 centimeter, and we know that BD is 3 centimeters, and as from this we know AD is equals to AC. So this means the AD is equals to AC. Okay, then AC is equal to, and I can rewrite AD as AB minus 3, because AB is equal to BD plus AD, and we know that BD is 3 centimeter. So AD is equals to AB minus 3. So AB minus 3, and I can easily rewrite as AB minus AC is equals to 3. So AB, what is our AB? AB is our AB and AC both are our other two sides of the required triangle whose difference is equals to 3. So we had constructed such triangle with having one base angle is 60 degree and one base is 8 centimeter, and the difference of other two sides is equals to 3 centimeters. I hope the construction is clear to you. Now let's move to next case, where we will see in the first case, in case 1, AB was greater than AC. Now for this case, case 2, AC is greater than AB. So the rough diagram will be like this. So BCA. So you can easily see the AB is less than AC. Okay, let's do it in steps. First, constructing a base of 8 centimeter, naming it BC, Okay, at second and BC. Now constructing angle of 60° using protractor, or even you can use the previous knowledge of angle construction, that how we used to construct a 60° angle. Okay, so this is my 60° angle. Okay, now what? Now let me remind you how we used to construct the 60° angle. So if I want to make an angle of 60°, so let's just make any radius arc like this, with using a center here, or using compass, using center here and making an arc. Okay, now center shifted to this point and arc radius remains the same. Wherever it cuts this first arc, we just join the intersection point, and this angle, or this small gap in between two rays, we will be get our 60° of angle. I hope this is clear. So let me just use it in example directly. So it is my 60°. Okay, now I am producing this ray to backward also. Okay, now in previous I used to mark 3 centimeter measurement here, and the cut where it goes up to 3 centimeters, I named it as D. Now in this case, I will be marking at backward here with 3 centimeter and naming it as with the same name as D. Now joining D and C, and the further steps follows the same, as I am going to make a perpendicular bisector of DC. In third step, I am using the perpendicular bisector of DC. So what is the perpendicular bisector? If you can recall, perpendicular bisector is the such line, or such line which bisect any given, bisect meaning dividing into two equal parts with having angle 90°. Okay, so this is 3 centimeter, this. So let me recall you how we used to construct the bisector. So if this is my line segment, say AB, or let me use another terms PQ, and I have to bisect it, it is just quite simple. So how I am going to bisect this is just find out the midpoint. Okay, so first of all, take this as a center and make here this as arc. Now this is your center, make here this arc. Whenever they meet, you will intersect it. Okay, so this is your perpendicular bisector. Okay, I hope this is clear. So now let's move. So perpendicular bisector will, as you can see, the perpendicular bisector, the green colored line, or let me use another color. So this purple color line is intersecting with the blue line, and I am naming it as A, and now joining A and C. Now joining A and C, if you trying to see this triangle A, let this point O, I'm seeing, if you try to see the triangle AOC and triangle ADO, okay, so triangle AOD, so this OA is common. Okay, OA is common, and this angle is 90 degree. So angle AOC is equals to angle AOD, because of both are equals to 90 degree, and AO, sorry, the DO, this length is equal to OC because OA line, because this line segment bisect our CD line. Okay, so DO is equals to OC in length. So from this side angle side rule, we can say both the triangles are congruent. Because both the triangles are congruent, this means this whole length, this AD length, AD, this whole length AD is equal to AC, which means AD, meaning the AD means the DB plus BA. So AD means AB plus BD is equals to AC, and I know BD is equals to 3 centimeter. 3 centimeter, this implies AC minus AB. So in this example, we will be constructing an equilateral triangle with its altitude equal to be 3.2 centimeters. So the rough diagram, will look like this. Suppose the equilateral triangle having side S, and the altitude is already given to us, which is 3.2 centimeters. So my rough diagram will be looking like this, and we already knew it is 60 degree, it is also 60 degree, it also equals to 60 degree. Let's jump into the solution. Okay, so to draw that specific equilateral triangle, first of all, draw a line PQ and mark any point, naming D on it. So this means just here is my P, sorry, so here is my PQ, and this point, here is my point D. I hope this is clear. Now in the second step says, if the PQ was drawn like this, and the point D was on anywhere on it, and constructing DE perpendicular to PQ, just construct DE line, DE, in a such way that it is making an angle with the line segment or the line PQ of 90 degree. So how we used to construct such lines? It is quite easy. So you can prefer the previous videos. Okay, I'll already gone into in-depth construction of how we did the 90 degree constructions, or let me recall you just quickly. Okay, so just if P and Q is here and D is here, just take any radius arc like this with center D. Now make center here with the same radius, mark the arc here, and now make this point of intersection as a center with the same radius. Now mark another intersection with the first arc, and now taking this. Now see, if you see this both 2 points, purple points you are seeing, and if you joining these 2 points, and this length comes, if you can see the yellow part, the line segment joining these two purple colored points, and using the compass, um, make an adjustment and take the radius more than half of this length, this yellow appeared line segment, taking more than half of this length as radius and taking center here and making an arc like this, and now taking center here, making another arc like this, and joining the intersection point of the two arcs with the D point will get our new uh, or the construction of a ray which is perpendicular to PQ, and this angle is 90 degree. I hope this is equal. Okay, now what? Now cutting off DA. Okay, now just cutting off DA of 3.2 centimeter from DE. Just using ruler, I'll be putting ruler 0 here and seeing wherever it makes a mark on this DE line of 3.2 length, I'll say that point as A, and DA of length 3.2 centimeter. I hope this is clear. Now in the fourth step, the angle DAR. So the angle which is I am talking about is this DAR. So I have to construct a such angle which is of 30 degree. So like this, I have to make an angle here of 30 degree. So how we are going to do, let me do it in here, and I am just using that same step here. Okay, so this is my D, this is my A, and I want here to be an angle of 30 degree. So this 30 degree angle, how I am going to construct it is quite easy. So first of all, make an 60 degree angle, which is quite easy. So taking A as a center, and taking A as center using compass, making a semicircle of any suitable radius. With the same radius, make this point as a center and make an arc, and this arc join this intersection point with this A point will produce me the 60 degree angle. Now I have to just bisect this angle to get 30 degree angle. Okay, so how we are going to bisect it? It is quite easy to bisect it. Just follow these steps. First, see the length, this red. First of all, join this red and this green point, and as you can see, this I am joining in the color yellow, and taking half of this length, taking this half of this length as a radius. Okay, taking half of this taking more than half of this length as radius, and putting this point as center, make an arc like this. Now putting center here, make an arc, another arc like this, and this in new intersection point we get joining this point with A will produce me angle bisector. That means the whole angle is of my 60 degree, and this angle is now divided into two equal parts, which is of 30 degree and 30 degree. I hope this is clear. So this is of my 30 degree, or you can even use protractor if you want in the construction. Okay, so okay, now wherever it intersect, I am going to name it the point R. I hope this is all clear. Okay, now let's move as so the ray AR intersect PQ at B. So as you saw, the Okay, let me redraw it. So P, Q and R, O, or the point D was here, E was here, A was here, R, this is of angle 30 degree. Okay, 30 degree and R. Okay, now AR is my, sorry, I'm not, this point is B and not AR. AR is my, this line, I'm just naming this line as AR. That means AR is my this line, and naming this point, the intersection point, as B. Just renaming my points, that's all, or don't worry about anything. And the fifth step says cut off line segment DC. So I am now going to introduce new point C on PQ such that the length of DC is equals to BD. I know the length, or I can easily use the compass and making center here and measuring the length. Okay, with using compass, putting we know the compass has two ends. I'm putting one end or the center as D and another end at as on B, and marking a semicircle like this, and wherever it intersect, I am going to call that intersection point C. So from this construction I can easily say that BD is equals to DC. I hope this is clear. Okay, now joining AC, we get the required triangle of AB. See, now the only thing remaining is to join the A, B, C. So this triangle A, B, C, from this, so A is here, B is here, C is here, and D is here in the midpoint of BC, because this length, this BD length is equal to DC by construction. Okay. Okay, so this total length, say any r, and this is r by 2, and it is also r by 2. And we know that this angle, if you join them, this angle is of 30 degree. We know this was our 90 degree, and if you remember, the interior sum of the angles from the triangle is always equals to 180 degree. So this from this I can easily say that in triangle ADB, the angle A plus angle B plus angle D is equals to 180 degree. I know angle A is of 30 degree. I don't know the angle B, but I know the angle D. Angle D is of 90 degree is equals to 180 degree. Now solve for angle B. I will be getting the angle B is of 60 degree. So I know this angle is 60 degree, and with the similar approach I can and in the triangle ADC, in this triangle I know this is also 90 degree. Okay, this is also 90 degree, and by construction we see that it is 30 and it is 60. So if you see, this is 60, this is 60, this is also 60. Okay, and this is R, this is R, and this is also R. So this is an indeed our an equilateral triangle that we required. Okay, I hope all the steps, all the doubts at this point are clear. Okay, so let's move to next. If so, I have already given you the okay. So now see another example to constructing a right angle triangle whose hypotenuse measure as 8 centimeters and one side is 6 centimeters. Okay, now how we are going to do that? So just first of all try to make a rough diagram. So rough diagram, from this diagram we can easily see that our hypotenuse is 8 centimeter. That means if this is my hypotenuse, okay, hypotenuse, then and this angle will be my 90-degree, and either of this side is my base and other one will be my perpendicular. Okay, or from the given information, either this is 6 centimeter or this 6 centimeter. Okay, so rough diagram will look like this. So how we are going to do? Let's see. So first of all, just draw a line segment AC of 8 centimeters and marking a midpoint O at AC. I hope this is clear. So AC, first of all, AC of 8 centimeter and O is the midpoint of AC. Okay, so AC, this whole AC is of 8 centimeter and this is my midpoint. That means this is 4 and this is also 4 centimeters. Now what I'll be doing? So taking A as my center and radius 6, I'm going to mark first of all let take O as a center and putting another end of the compass at A and making an semicircle like this. Okay, as O is a center and the radius is of the semicircle, the radius is of 4. That means the semicircle will meet at the point C. Okay, and now making center at A and taking radius of 6 centimeter, that means somewhere here, I'm going to make another arc and this arc will be intersecting somewhere here, and this point I'm going to name it as B. Now just joining B and A and B and C. Okay, B and A and B and C. So this final triangle I'll be getting will be my right triangle. I hope this is clear. And this the hypotenuse is 8 centimeter. This angle is of 90-degree and this is of my 6 centimeters. Okay, I hope things are clear to you. Okay, so in the third steps, I have already explained you that O as a center, taking OA as radius, drawing a semicircle on AC with A as center. In the fourth step, A as center, the radius equals to 6 centimeter, drawing an arc, cutting the semicircle at B, joining AB and BC, we get the required right triangle. Okay, I hope all the construction are very clear to you. So this is the end for this chapter construction. I hope you enjoyed it or you learned something new. So thank you for this session. Thank you.